Wait.
What?
They upgraded the couch!
It's a new couch door. Could not all of them be summed up by The Spy Who Loved Me as a title?
What is he doing? Oh.
His watch is printing out a note.
Where's the paper even stored?
Around the wrist.
What?
Oh, the music slaps.
So does the green screen.
He wasn't reacting to the wind at all. He was just standing in a studio.
His ski thing is a gun!
It seems unsafe if you're actually skiing with it.
This is gonna be a good Bond movie.
He is still falling.
Why is he not parachuting?
What, did he reach the edge of the map?
Yeah. Is he glitching?
Oh, it's in slow motion.
Wow.
Just broccoli!
Just broccoli, no salt.
What? That's ridiculous.
I wonder if they had a falling out. They don't go well together, you know.
No, I like salt on my broccoli.
When's butter come into the fray?
Oh, we gotta have butter produced as well.
Imagine just being told, we're gonna film your naked silhouette running around with a gun.
Captain Forsyth?
Commander?
Captain Forehead, more like it.
Commander, this tracing means that the Russians can track our nuclear submarines underwater and sink them.
That's what radar means.
Yeah, it's probably not that hard. Dude, this guy's just wearing a carpet as a jacket. He looks like a college professor that stopped trying 20 years ago.
They can totally undermine our Western defense strategy.
Our Western defense strategy of attacking everything before it attacks us.
One of those guys was Vice Admiral Hargreaves.
Yep.
Yes.
He later plays M.
Ooh.
Yep, and most people believe that Hargreaves just becomes M.
Wait, where's Bernard Lee gonna go?
To heaven, Ian.
Is that Palpatine? Alternate title for the movie, The Shark That Ate Me.
This is very, romantic music. Oh, Shark's going for a coochie. No wonder it's so
Jesus.
romantic.
Yeah, it smells blood.
Wait, if they fall below Palpatine to the Shark Tank, why is the Shark Tank not his level?
Yeah, I don't think it makes sense.
It's fine. We don't need the movie to make sense. That's stupid.
It reminds me of Frankenstein swinging in Van Helsing, where he
Yeah.
swung, up rooms somehow.
He swung up 17 stories.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
We got away. Now we can go molest children in peace.
He
Yeah.
pressed the explode helicopter button.
They went right over the poop chute with the other shark, and he could have poop shooted them to the shark. And he chose
It wouldn't have looked like an accident. He wanted it to look like an accident.
But what about her? Why didn't he wait for her to...
Oh,
As an
she
example.
betrayed the country.
But he could have helicoptered her, too.
But that would have been more expensive. That's 2 exploded
Oh,
helicopters.
it's 2 helicopters, not 1.
Why is he Lawrence of Arabia?
Ooh, I'm liking the soundtrack choice. There have been 0 people of color in Egypt so far. Just want to throw that out there.
Is it sex time yet? Because they just met. So when is it going to happen
Show me
now?
those eyes again.
Or is it going to be 10 seconds from now? Or
There's a bed right there.
yeah, I don't know why they haven't already jumped directly into bed together. Oh, okay. See, it was only 15 seconds after I asked the question, not 10.
There wasn't any I'm into this.
Nope.
He's gonna whip her around and she's gonna get shot.
James Bond has done that 5 times.
That was a terrible cut. He looked like he was gonna lunge on him and then he
Tried to
just...
koala the bad guy. Where is he running?
I'm pretty sure you can't just walk up to the pyramids.
This might be one of the best James Bond villains purely off look alone.
I don't know. We've seen a lot of dumb-looking Bond villains.
I want to get that haircut. It looks like there's a mustache on top of his head. If you eat James Bond, you get to become James Bond.
I mean, you kind of have to because you'd absorb so many STDs.
That's the law of equivalent exchange right there.
Bond has some good karate in this movie.
He trained so much during Man with the Golden Gun, remember? This movie was nominated for 3 Academy Awards.
What were they?
Good question.
Thank you.
Best Picture, Best Actor for Roger Moore, and Best Actress for Jaws.
We had an appointment with a Mr. Fekesh.
And then I stabbed him with my big dumb hook nose.
There's only one thing that can beat that nose.
Count Dooku's beard.
Count Dooku's beard.
Yeah,
you got
baby.
me, buddy.
Mr. Kalbasar, the telephone. An urgent call.
Excuse me.
So he dies on the way to the phone, right? Oh, he bites the base of their neck and
Oh.
crushes it.
He's 30 years older than her.
Nothing.
What was the point of the snare? I feel like if you were in theaters, that would have been what the
Ah,
fuck?
an empty hallway.
They're gonna run past one and it's gonna change into Jaws.
You thought this was the real Quaid. It is. Shooter.
Oh, you're gonna fucking karate chop? Yeah, sure, that'll work.
You fucking did. His name's Jaws.
Punch him anywhere else. Is she gonna shoot him in the jaws and they're gonna catch the bullet? I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
I feel like that'd be the worst place to shoot this man in
I
particular.
know. Literally anywhere else except his mouth, you can shoot him. And he'll probably die.
Tell Bond to pick it up. What the fuck? There's another person here. You stupid bitch. Ugh. The working class. How dare they?
Peasant work, I tell you.
Can you play any other tune?
You're not helping, James.
Let's try reverse. That's backwards.
Oh my god, he's mansplaining car to her. This is car made of fucking aluminum?
No, he is made of jaw.
Would you like me to try it?
Why is Bond so terrible?
I don't know, I think this is kind of getting into like that wit.
Women drivers.
Quiet.
Alright, that's just sexist as fuck.
Also, if Bond helped her at all move the car, we wouldn't be in the situation right now.
I think I'm watching Monty Python.
The cylinder head gasket.
Oh.
This is all Bond's fault. Just want to keep pointing that out. This is entirely up to him. He could have stopped this, and now he is the reason they're in the desert.
I know you fucking despise me, but let's sleep together.
Just so I like them. Beholden to my horrible sexism, and almost dead because of everything that I've done so far.
Ha, fucking women, am I right?
Damn
Female
right.
drivers.
Morning, Montepenny.
Good morning, James.
Is he in?
Oh, is there an Egyptian couch door?
No, they didn't insert a regular couch door from the modern age.
No, it's
They
boring.
put an elevator in, though. And his multiple phones they carry over to Egypt.
Who the fuck is that?
And
Oh, please, exploding teacup.
you could have tea with the villain, and then when they least expect it...
Are they gonna peasant railgun the fucking dummy with a teacup?
Oh my god!
Ejector seat! Exploding teacup.
Oh, this is the best part of the movie!
Now, we're pretty certain that this drawing was drafted in Italy.
And if you throw this drawing at Mach speeds, it'll explode everything in a 10-mile radius.
How about a nightcap on the company? My company.
No, James, that's the exploding wine bottle. He just ate it to prove he could. This is a good villain.
Now, pay attention, 007. I want you to take great care of this equipment.
Pay attention, 007 is always the moment he checks the fuck out.
Cement gun. What else we got?
Hookah bullet.
Hook a bullet from the car, which doesn't make any sense.
The teapot that just peasant railguns a dude in the neck.
You have a remarkable establishment here, Mr. Stromberg.
I'm somewhat of a recluse.
Dog, you live in a fucking spaceship in the middle of the ocean.
Don't you miss the outside world?
No, I have Wi-Fi. I'm good.
I think his thing is like, we should build cities underwater. You could totally recall an underwater city.
Since he's a Bond villain, is he gonna flood the Earth?
You know, it'd be very appropriate here? The Bond theme.
Alright, but in the Bond movies, who's building these highways next to Death Canyon? Oh my god.
Explode. You went over the edge. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Please tell me Jaws just comes out the door.
How are you alive?
He's made of Jaws.
He's quote-unquote died 5 times.
Remember when I said more gadgets, please? This whole car just turned into a boat. What a good gadget.
The man I loved. Did you kill him?
I can replace him. He's the guy he shot with the ski.
It's opening up. They're gonna capture the submarine.
It's like Mortal Engines.
Did they try to karate 50 people at the same time?
Has he done any spy work in this movie?
Barely. No.
It's mostly just been following clues.
I'm thinking about it because there was even a part where, like, in the desert when he could have escaped from Oddjob but chose not to.
Odd job.
Then he got captured, and then he found Q's gadgets and blew stuff up, and now he's captured again. So no, he's been a terrible spy.
He hasn't been a spy.
He hasn't been a spy at all.
Creating a world. A new and beautiful world beneath the sea.
Yes.
The rays
What
I
a
was
good
so
plan.
right. He's gonna nuke the whole world. He'd have to go underwater, which kind of doesn't really make sense at all because you'd have to build all the infrastructure.
That guy's still falling downstairs.
Hey!
Why do none of the bad guys in this movie ever speak the language of the country they're in?
seal the operations room.
Ah, the old school jalopy horn alarm.
Bro, you're fine. You just fell in the water. Calm the fuck down.
This could take hours, sir.
There's 10 minutes left in this movie, sir.
I mustn't touch it with any part of the detonator.
What happens if you do?
It'll go off.
So they're just playing Operation. Except instead of a noise, it's a fucking nuclear explosion.
This movie kind of has the Only Live Twice problem, where the third act just keeps going on, and more explosions and more guys come with more guns.
See, I think this one was a little bit smarter, and it wasn't just constant fighting. He had to have to, like, devise a plan with his brain.
On the flip side, this is the first time that he's actually being a spy at all.
Damn it, Bond, you sunk my battleship.
Captain Rotoscope, what's your analysis of that boat? Very sunk, sir.
Oh, no!
Did he shoot him in the peener?
Yep.
Twice. One for each ball. Oh, and the...
Damn,
Wow.
Bond is not wasting time right now. I love
He's
it.
wasting bullets, though. This guy is already dead.
Jaw time.
Really?
Come on! Of all the places to shoot him,
And his last bullet?
he wasted the ball.
Josh just like, fuck this.
Wow.
Why would his teeth not just fall out?
No, don't feed Jaws to Jaws.
Bond didn't have a lot of sex this movie.
Yeah, arguably had one sex this movie.
He's about to have two.
Yes!
He better come back. He's gonna eat the whole boat they're on.
Wow, he had 3 seconds sex.
Record.
What do you think you're doing?
Keeping the British end up, sir.
Nobody does.
This is that terrible ending song.
That's it? What about Jaws? He's still bugging around.
Good.
Out of 10, how we feeling?
I feel like an 8 or a 9. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, this was...
This might have been the best Bond movie.
I was thinking the same thing. This might actually be the best one so far, which is really funny because Moore's so far have not been good at all.
I mean, he wasn't, like, great as Bond, obviously, but the movie was really good.
Not only was the movie good, I think he actually did a decent job as Bond for once. This
Yeah,
is the first one.
he wasn't overly aggressive or
He
weird.
actually had some good quips.
There was a couple of lines where I was like, that doesn't work. But you know,
Yeah.
you're trying. I thought it was overall very enjoyable.
I think this might be my favorite.
I really liked Jaws.
This tops Thunderball is my favorite one so far.
Very much so. I think this movie's great.
I would disagree. I really liked it. I think it's easily one of the best ones and easily the best the fucking Roger Moore
Moore's?
ones.
Yeah, definitely my
Wow,
favorite
that's
Moore.
a low bar.
Alright, but the song wasn't as good as Living It Die.
Oh, yeah.
But, no, I think for me personally, I think Thunderball and even Diamonds would probably be better than this one. But this is top 3 for me, easy. I enjoyed this.
You know what, I will agree with that. I don't know, Actually, I think I prefer to rewatch Thunderball to make that decision, because it's been a while since we watched Thunderball.
Same.
Fair.
And Thunderball is definitely my favorite so far, but this might be at least on par with
That's
it.
fair. It's a really solid movie.
I think I enjoy this more than Diamonds, though.
I think this one might be my favorite purely because I think it's just getting better tech-wise over the
I think
periods
it's also
of
getting
time.
better storytelling-wise.
Although
Because
a lot of-
the end of Thunderball for me was really, really
Yep.
lackluster. And the end of this movie
No, I love the
was
ending of
pretty
Thunderball.
good.
Yeah.
Also, like, with this one, I feel like they wasted a lot of screen time. Like, they could have cut easily, like, 20 minutes out of this movie.
I
know
wouldn't
what I
say 20, but I'd say maybe 10.
I'd say like
Could have been
5-10
shaved
minutes.
down.
Especially
Yeah.
in the third act, they really kind of repeated
That I
themselves
will agree
quite a
with.
bit.
It got a little slow.
It got a little slow, but at least Bond was doing something smart.
It was.
Bond
It was
doesn't do
smart,
smart stuff
but it
a
could
lot.
have, like... There's, like, that kid who's like, leave it to me, sir, and then he just fucking dies.
I know, Bond being smart in the third act was probably the best part, because prior to the third act, he
Bond
was
is not smart in the
very
entire
smart.
anything. Bond hasn't been smart since.
Like, ever.
That's it.
He was smart in Diamonds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
somewhat.
it's one of the reasons why it's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, or one of my favorites.
I think Diamonds is probably him at his best spy-wise, but that's not the best movie overall.
And I think
because
this-
there's weird shit that happens in
That's
Diamonds.
very true. I think this movie might have one of my favorite Bond villains so far. As much as I love Oddjob, Jaws fucking slapped.
Yeah, he did.
Well, that's not a villain, that's a henchman.
Yeah, but he beat a shark in one-on-one combat.
I'm gonna have to give this one an 8, bordering 9, but right
Yeah,
now I'm
that's
sticking
what
with
I'm
an
feeling an 8. I
I'm
think
in the
this
middle
might
of
be
both
our
of those.
first, like, 8s in the BondThon.
Yeah, I know.
We usually hover around, like, 6 or 7.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a slapper.
Above
And the
average.
soundtrack in this movie really, really elevates it above most of the rest. Because the stuff that wasn't the Bond theme was still good, as opposed to half the other stuff that isn't the Bond theme, which is trash, except Live and Let Die.
Yeah.
So let's hope that Moonraker is just as good.
That's